Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good, yo? Guys, we have a decent sized arc for Accelerator. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Accelerator. I just want to see Accelerator. Uh, we have a great arc for Railgun. I'm actually surprised that this is lasting as long as it is, but as you can see, there's nothing more to do with Mikasa's character besides just or Misaka. There's nothing to do with her just besides let her be around, right? Like there's nothing they can actually do as of now because she's just a huge plot device in the schemes of the villain. For example, if she were to start to hunt down the guy who made all this happen, he's getting bopped. No one's stopping her. And the problem with this is she is just unavailable now throughout the whole entire show, right? Like if she goes against anyone, it's over. That's how ridiculously powerful they've made her. So, with that being said, what do you do with this character if the only thing she's really good for is the overall plot that's set around her in the case of if she reaches the level that I want her to, she's going to pretty much go and open a world to another gap, to another dimension, and that dimension is going to be something that only I could get into because I've came up with all these plans. You know, like she's straight up a figurehead of this guy's overall plans, and it feels lackluster just because we should know what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna save her somehow, and after they save her somehow, they're all going to be like, "Wow, that was an experience." No, but hopefully the battles, hopefully the overall take on everything that's going on in the background is actually entertaining because at this point I really don't know how they're going to make this whole thing like feasible or like actually enjoyable for people who don't like to see things coming like myself. She's going to get saved and somehow some way she's probably going to gain her sanity for a couple seconds, be the reason why like our people can get in and attack or something, and then boom bam, we have Mikasa getting healed or losing the connection to all the other Mikasas or Misaka, and after that it ends. So if it is as straightforward as that, I really hope they can do a great deal of different interesting stuff popping off because that would just make for a better and entertaining ending, right? But with her being so strong and even Imagine Breaker not being able to touch her, it just goes to tell you that anyone getting in the way of her should be doomed. Like no one should have a chance in beating her or even stopping her until her herself is freed from, the power and being an uncontrollable level 6 and stuff like that. Supposedly, she's only at like 53% right now, and if she hits 100, she could blow up like a supernova, or she could disintegrate and be nothing anymore. So it's a weird, um, it's a weird setup and conflict. That's what the word I was looking for. It's a weird conflict that they put, but at the same time, I guess I can understand it because there's really not much else, for them to specify with this. Like the teleporting girl's battles and her time on the show has been way more interesting than the main characters simply because of her like how she's battling, what she's going through this battle. I feel like that alone is more entertaining than what we're seeing with the level 6 because all she's doing is standing still and just chilling because she's not in full control. She has no real destination. She has no real reason to do anything besides follow orders and stuff like that. So I'm just interested in seeing where that actually is going to take us because as of right now, it really does feel like there's like the old man is looking for the limiter codes, the limit breaker codes, and after you find the limit breaker code, where does that take you from there, right? Like you have broken in and gotten the thing you need to be even higher up of a chance of winning, but will that actually succeed? Will that actually be the end all be all? That's the question, and it feels almost as if with what the answers we have right now, probably not, right? Like, probably not. um, but like I said, the teleporting girls battle has been way more entertaining because she has ways to try to beat the metal clone by finding out it does echolocation. So by scrambling its hearing, it had no way of actually tracking her. But because she went to an area where um, she goes to an area where she can actually be seen by the enemy, it automatically put her in a position where all of a sudden um, she was not capable of stopping, you know, anything that was going to come at her. So I honestly don't know how to feel about all this. It's getting to a point where I just kind of expect certain things to happen, and they pretty much already proven that those things are going to happen. So the old man is pretty cool too, just with how many different abilities he's stolen. He pretty much has people on cooler beds, chilling and giving him every power that they possess. So it's pretty much like fighting 7 people with the intelligence or with the body of in one person. So good luck beating him. He seems to be relatively smart enough to have all of these different abilities to help him move and react a lot better than most. So we'll see how that goes. Overall, though, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I gotta get to work here soon, so I hope to talk to you guys in the comment section, or just let me know what you're thinking of this week's episode or whatever you're watching, because at this point, I kind of feel like this ending might not be the greatest, but at least one of the bigger, stronger things that Railgun has done. And if it is ever going to be brought back into the story in the main continuity, so if it's canon, she is going to be ridiculously strong. And if they make her that strong, that means there's got to be a villain either strong enough to defeat her, or a villain strong enough to just be able to hang with her and maybe outlast her barrage of attacks. Which, I mean, we have 2 people doing that right now, so where does that put them? You know, like, every attack she sent at them, besides one, has really done any damage to the people that are trying to save her. So, we'll see how all this turns out. I hope you guys are enjoying your time indoors and you're not going out too much, but obviously some people gotta go out like me every day to work, so I hope you guys are being safe and taking care of yourself. So with all that being said, everybody, I will talk to you sooner than later with some more stuff, and I hope to see you on Twitter and Anime and Mimo, whatever the case is that you talk to me, and I hope to talk to you soon. So with that, peace.